Former world champion Isai Oguni declares his return. If I lose, it's the end. I want to win no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me today as I stand before you with a heart that burns with determination. I am Isai Oguni, once a world champion, once a man who carried the pride of my people and the strength of my spirit into the ring. I have faced great warriors, and I have shared that battlefield with good men, a fight that tested me in ways I will never forget. But today, I do not come to reminisce about the past. Today, I come to speak of the present, of the future, and of one name that now stands before me, Tatana. This is not just another fight. This is not just another night under the bright lights, with the roar of the crowd and the sound of the bell. This, my friends, is a moment of truth. I have said it before, and I will say it again. If I lose this fight, it will be the end. Not the end of my spirit, not the end of my love for boxing, but the end of my journey as a fighter in that sacred ring. For me, this is not a game. This is not about numbers on a record or headlines in the papers. This is about legacy. This is about the fire inside me that refuses to die. Tatana is young, hungry, and dangerous. He comes forward with ambition, with speed, and with the kind of power that can shake a man's confidence. But I am not shaken. I am not broken. I have been here before. I have walked into the fire, and I have come out carrying both scars and victories. I know the taste of triumph. I know the bitterness of defeat. And it is because I know both that I understand the weight of this moment. Every punch I throw will carry more than strength. It will carry memory, sacrifice, and purpose. When I lace up those gloves, I am not just fighting for myself. I am fighting for my name, for my family, for those who believed in me when the world turned its back. I am fighting for every fan who has cheered, every mentor who has guided me, and every rival who has tested me. Tatana should not mistake my words for weakness. He should not see my years and think of age. He should not see my scars and think of fragility. Because every scar tells a story, and every story is written in pain, in blood, in survival. And survival, my friends, is what has brought me here again. I respect Tatana. I respect what he brings. But respect does not mean surrender. Respect does not mean hesitation. Respect means I will meet him at his strongest with everything I have left. And believe me when I tell you, I still have plenty left. The fire inside me still burns. The fists that once carried me to a world championship still carry thunder. The will that once made me a champion still commands my every step. So when that bell rings, know this: I am not entering to test the waters. I am not entering to play safe. I am entering to fight with the desperation of a man who knows this could be his final chapter. And a man who knows the end is near will fight harder than ever before. I am not ready to walk away in defeat. I am not ready to let my story end with loss. I am ready to win, no matter what it takes. And when I say, no matter what, I mean I will give every ounce of sweat, every drop of blood, every last breath if that is what is required. Tatana will see in my eyes a man who has nothing left to prove but everything left to defend. He will see that this is not just another fight for me, it is the fight. The fight that will define me not only as a boxer but as a man. And so I say again, if I lose, it is the end. But until that bell tolls, I refuse to accept the end. I refuse to bow, I refuse to break. I will fight as though it is the first and last fight of my life. Because in many ways, it is. So let the world watch, let them doubt me, let them whisper about time, about decline, about odds. None of that matters when two men step into that ring. None of that matters when fists fly and hearts collide. In that moment, it will not be about numbers or predictions. It will be about who wants it more. And I promise you this, I want it more. I want it enough to bleed for it. I want it enough to suffer for it. I want it enough to risk everything for it. So to Tatana, I say, come prepared, because I am. Bring your best, because I will. And know that when we meet in a battle where only one man walks away with victory. I intend for that man to be me. Because I am Isai Oguni. Because I am a fighter who has walked through fire and returned. Because I am not finished. And because I will not let my story end in defeat. I will fight, I will endure, I will win, no matter what.